Pituitary Tumor Adventure, Sunday, July 4th, 6:59 p.m. I just got over really bad stomach pains. And I'm convinced it's because from the food I ate earlier today. I wanna wash out my nose now, and then I'm gonna tell you. 2 to 3 times a day. I still do that to loosen it up first a bit. Okay, that one is really clogged up. Okay, so let's do a real one on that side. Oh. Don't know if you saw it, but some stuff came out. And I know you think, ugh, gross. But when I see the stuff here, oh my gosh, you don't know how good it feels to see that stuff. Because that means it's not in my nose anymore. It gives me some relief. I love seeing that stuff in there. Okay, now this side's usually hurting more because there's like so clogged up. And at the end, because it's the end, there will also, like it kind of bubbles through it, also air will get pushed through, so it's like forceful, and it kind of hurts, but it's also, it feels good because there's even more pressure. I'll show you what I mean. That one. I hate when it goes through your mouth. This time, not, I mean, a good amount came out, but not like, sometimes they're like bloody or pieces that started to form a crust, and so nothing like that, just regular snot, you could call it. Why does this? Oh, something hurts there. So surgery has been over 3 weeks. So look away if you don't want to see it, because I'm gonna show you. This came out. Believe me, I had more gross stuff coming out my nose. But everything that comes out is such a relief. Okay, so what happened? I think I'm finally over. Oh my gosh, I look so bad. I actually do like my glasses, you know. I feel I look better with glasses. Also, you see those rings here? Now watch this. better, right? Because it's like right over there. That's why I chose these glasses, because I'm vain. I actually, when I got new glasses, those are so similar to my old ones. I felt like, yeah, cool. I wanted like more cat eye glasses, bigger frame, colorful, something cool, something. But I felt so, yeah, these just looked the best, I felt, because it really goes over, it masks that. Yeah, I'm vain. Okay, I think I need to get comfortable and then I can talk. Sorry. It's just so hard. This topic is so hard for me because it hurts me so much. Sugar addiction is a real thing, and I claim everyone is sugar addicted in a way. And with sugar, I don't mean donuts and cake and ice cream. With sugar, I mean every kind of sugar. I mean cereal, I mean fruits, I mean bread, I mean pasta, I mean carbs, I mean everything that has starches, some sort of sugar, fructose, glucose, sucralose, even sweeteners, everything that tastes sweet, basically. I would even say it's the number one thing that's killing us, because then you develop diseases from it. Even Alzheimer, of course, diabetes, and so many other things, and leads to other problems. I mean, yes, of course, my nose still hurts, but there's like something hurting. Once, I mean, I know I shouldn't, but I had like a booger, like really big one here, like all hard, crusted up, and I could like, with my nail, yeah, for once I actually have nails, because usually I do weapons, pole fitness, fight camp, the gym, so I don't have nails now. Actually nice. So I could like kinda get in there and just get it out. It was like this hard ball of blood and snot and I don't know what, but it felt so good getting that out. It was like glued up there. Okay, so yeah, if you've seen my previous video from, I don't know, it was 3 or 6 o'clock this morning, for the first time since okay, sorry, wait, I'm sorry. I even have to pull my pants up. So I'm coming. Oh. Bob is so helpful. He needs to go under my knees with a pillow. Oh. November 20th, 2019, I started a carnivore lifestyle. And this morning, for the first time, well, before, I ate like mint leaves and lemon, and I tried to get my bad anesthesia taste away with gum. But this morning I binge ate with corn chips, popcorn, yogurt, sugary drinks. You remember that bar I showed you that I said I'm not gonna eat because it could have gluten in it? Well, later on I ate half of it. Like chocolate stuff, what else? Tortilla, fish that is in sugary vinegar water. What else? I don't know. Just all the stuff I shouldn't eat. And what I did, I didn't binge eat like crazy like I used to. But I hope now it's over. But just before, I have diarrhea since, I can actually tell you. Here, my notes. Poop. Since June 18th, I have diarrhea. But it always, like here, lower intestine, hurt here. This time it hurt here. Then everything but here. And a lot. I was sitting there on the floor, head on my couch, and couldn't move, like all curled up. So the pain felt completely different, much more higher. And I just had, I use military time because I'm from Switzerland. But here, maybe you see it. I don't know if it shows you, because the camera is reversed, if it shows you backwards. But here, 608 diarrhea, 610 poop number 6. So it's from the Bristol chart. So it's basically also diarrhea. 638 diarrhea, 642 diarrhea, 645. Now we have 714. So you see, I was just sitting on the toilet, and I hope now everything is out. So I'm convinced. I have diarrhea since, as I said, June 18th, but today was different and the pain was up here, so I'm convinced it was because of the food. And you know what? I'm glad. I'm super glad this happened, because it showed me those foods are not good for you. You don't tolerate them. In the other video, I was talking about the body and the brain. And you might tolerate foods with your body, but not with your brain, because it makes you addicted. It makes you binge eat. It makes you want more. And it's very, very hard to break sugar addiction. You have to go through a withdrawal. And the only way I could do it was because it also affected my body. Because I knew I get so sick. My body, when I eat something with sugar, something with carbs, I just can't do that anymore. So for me, I'm an abstainer. It's like all or nothing. So it was forbidden. I can't just have one blueberry. I can't just have a little piece of this. No, nothing. And even there's this story. I went to Texas Roadhouse. That was quite early in my carnivore life. I ordered a steak. I don't remember what it was. It was either a ribeye or a T-bone. Just steak with salt. Nothing else like I usually order. And the salt tasted so different than the ones I have at home. I have at home Himalayan pink salt and different kinds of sea salt. All pure, of course. It's like, wow, that salt is different. It's good. It reminded me of the W sauce. I can't, Worcestershire, I can't say it, so it's the W sauce, that brown sauce. I don't know why it reminded me of that, but it's so good, that salt. I even put lots of salt in my leftover box with the rest of the steak. And then suddenly, when we got home, I got so sick. I was like, why? Meat and salt. And I tried to do some research. Honestly, I don't know what kind of salt they use in Texas Roadhouse. I don't know. I didn't go there. I didn't ask. I should have, but I didn't. But what I realized suddenly, I think when I was shopping or something, so here the regular table salt is Morton salt. Yeah, Morton has different kinds of salt, but just a regular Morton salt. And you know what is in it? Dextrose. What is dextrose? Sugar. That's why I got so addicted to that salt. As I'm convinced it was a salt that had dextrose in it. That's just a regular table salt. That's why it reminded me of the W sauce, because the W sauce too is full of sugar. And I got so addicted to it, so I took a lot. I mean, of course, then at home I threw it away. But I took a lot in the box to take home, so I have a different kind of salt. It is so good. It's so, I drenched my steak in salt there because the salt was so good. Dextrose, sugar. So, and just from that, I got so sick. So for me, I was sure, okay, I can't have any sugar. Nothing like that. And I had really bad, crazy IBS attacks that lasted for 8 hours. I ended up in the ER many times. One time it was so bad, Paul had to carry me into the car. I don't even remember that because I don't let myself being carried or being touched, so it must have been so bad. So you see, I know how it was before I was carnivore. Paul knows. So for me, it's when Paul got up and he saw the mess with all the food, everything I ate. He came to my room and I was so ashamed. Had this over my head and so I'm so ashamed. And he was really nice. He was very thoughtful, like he said it's okay and stuff, but in a way he also said that I needed the nutrients. What the fuck nutrients? Corn chips don't have any nutrients. Do you know what? They even had canola oil in it, what is like machine oil, what is so bad, what is like poison to your body. Yet the yogurt, it's like Greek yogurt with probiotics, yeah, but underneath there was like cherry and sugar stuff, and it wasn't the worst yogurt. So maybe the yogurt on top, we can talk about this, but that's not even the point. The point is, even if I need the probiotics, and I need the probiotics not in the yogurt, because the yogurt then again lights up my brain and I can't stop eating, and so no, it's like that bullshit. Oh, I need electrolytes, I get Powerade, I get Gatorade. That's fucking bullshit. There is high fructose corn syrup in it, there's sugar in it, there's food coloring in it. Oh, but I need it. No, you know what? You need the electrolytes. Then get the electrolytes. Pure electrolytes. You don't need all the other stuff. Oh, I need to get my gut bacteria started up again. I need yogurt. Okay, get plain yogurt with the probiotics in it or whatever. You know, this is like what people sports drinks are so bad. I need the electrolytes, yeah. Get your electrolytes, yes, but not with all the other stuff in it. Well, a good thing is water tastes awesome again. Tastes so good. For a while, because I still get that anesthesia taste in my mouth after I wake up, and it's so bad. And I can't get rid of it, so. But I have an idea now. I was thinking next time when it gets really bad, I'm gonna take some honey, just a little bit, and put it on my tongue, underneath the tongue. So I tried so many things and nothing helps. I really need something strong, and honey is sugar, I know. And honey is, in normal circumstances, hell no, I can't have honey. I mean, it's so delicious. It lights up my brain and I want more and more and more. But this taste is so bad. It makes me so nauseous. And I have to admit, when I ate that some of the granola bar with the chocolate. It helped mask the taste. So I try not to use it, but if I'm gonna use something, just a little bit of honey to get over the taste. This is what I will try to do, because I tried with salted, dehydrated ground beef. I tried with chewing gum. I tried with mint. I tried with lemon. I tried with water, with lemon flavored sparkling water, with and the problem is with vitamin C. But like lemon and citric acid and sour stuff doesn't help. It doesn't work. Somehow sweet stuff works. I hate to admit it, but so. But anyways, it's just hard. So what I did, okay, look, I did what I did, and Paul was very thoughtful and nice and stuff, but in a way, he also like said, oh, you needed the nutrients, you needed. Look, everything he does, he just means well. I know. But you can't tell me that. You can't tell an addict, oh, you needed it. I mean, I know it sounds stupid when I compare it to alcoholism or another addiction, but would you tell an alcoholics that had a fallout like, oh, you needed that, you needed the alcohol? No. Yes, of course I need the nutrients, or maybe I need the probiotics, but what I ate is bullshit. What I ate is not even food, and it has anti-nutrients. Again, the yogurt, we could talk about that, but then again, it should be plain, and maybe if I would have only eaten plain yogurt, then I wouldn't have gone through this. But it's I need. People just don't understand. People think, or like hope for me, that sometime I can eat everything again, everything in moderation. I hate that saying. It's so fucking bullshit. There are things that are so everything in moderation. Okay, let's get some cocaine in moderation. Let's get some alcohol in moderation. Let's get some. Yeah, I don't know. Well, yeah. Alcohol in moderation, a lot of people do that, and it's okay. Well, you know what I mean. Or like, tell someone that's allergic to peanuts, just get peanuts in moderation. Yeah, of course, that's not what I meant with everything in moderation. But still, even for a person that can eat everything, drink everything, and doesn't get really sick. Even there, I think it's wrong. Like, for example, gluten, it's so harming your body. It's so inflammatory. It's destroying your gut. Or seed oils. Seed oils are probably the worst. It's poison. And it's actually gluten, okay, I kind of get it. There are people, they don't want to, if they don't have really bad reactions to gluten, and it's hard to give up gluten. But seed oils, it's easy because they don't even taste good or like anything. It's just in everything in it. You can put other oils in it. But it's the processed foods. Yeah, all that processed shit in moderation. No. There are things that are so harmful for all of us. Just some of us, our bodies can process it better and don't get crazy sick, or not yet. It takes longer. I have like a theory with gluten. My theory is every one of us sooner or later will get gluten intolerant. But, so like for me, for example, I started to get gluten intolerant in my late 20s, I would say, mid 20s. Before that, I ate tons of gluten. There are people, they born with celiac. There are people, they get gluten intolerant in their 40s. And there are people, they get never gluten intolerant. I say everyone gets gluten intolerant sooner or later. But some people would get gluten intolerant when they turn 250. But they die before that. So they never get to that point. You know what I mean? Maybe some will get gluten intolerant when they turn 500. Maybe some get gluten intolerant when they get 85 and they live 89 years. So the last years they just, oh, I'm old and stuff, and don't even realize it. Or, you know what I mean? I feel gluten is so inflammatory, is so that sooner or later, well, honestly, maybe that would happen also with all kinds of foods with us. I don't think meat would get us sick after 500 years or something. I don't think so. Why? But yeah, the same probably with dairy anyways. It's a mutation anyways if you tolerate dairy. We haven't consumed dairy for that long yet in our human lives. So it's most of us, 2/3 of the population are actually dairy intolerant. Maybe nitrates the same. Sooner or later we don't tolerate those. Anyways, it's kind of my theory with gluten, but I don't know if it's true. But so my point is, look, I get it. We all get it. Every one of us that lives a carnivore lifestyle comes across like the people that just don't get it, or just, it's so sad. If you only eat a big steak, especially as a woman, you eat only meat, they look at you like, oh my gosh, what the fuck are you doing? You're gonna die soon. But if you eat cake, ice cream, donuts, no one says anything. You're like overweight and you eat donuts every morning, pancakes. No one says anything. But meat, they go crazy. That's what the fuck. But anyways, we have all these tricks in the carnivore community. They tell you, oh, just when you go out to eat, just order the steak with all the sides and just don't eat the sides. No one will notice. Just with your fork, go, do a little bit this, but then just only eat the steak. And I think that's bullshit. Hey, I'm not gonna eat the sides. I don't want the fucking sides. I don't want them on my plate. I don't want to see them. I just want my steak, pure salt, nothing else. I'm not gonna pretend to eat no, I don't fucking care. And you know what? I love talking about carnivore. I don't care. Hey, you want to talk about it? You want to ask me about it? Hey, I'm all open. I love talking about it. I don't need to make a big fuss about it, but I can if you want me to. I can totally. I'm like, hey, proud to be carnivore right now. So you know what I mean. It's just, I think no, look, I get it, I understand, there are people, they want to fit in, I get it, but in the other way I also don't get it, because who the fuck cares what others think? So, yeah, or I usually always bring my own food, and anyways, but there are people that I care what they think, or it's hurtful, or people that know me, like Paul, he's very understanding, and he knows how it was before, and he encouraged me with the carnivore lifestyle. I remember when I wanted to start, I was house sitting and I was on the phone with him and told him, okay, I'm thinking I do 5 days a week carnivore, and Saturday, Sunday I do keto to start. He said, no, you should go full on right away. And he was right. So you see, he really encouraged me. But then, and yeah, it's hard. It was nice of him this morning that he didn't beat me up about what I ate and stuff. He was like understanding, but he was almost encouraging, like you needed the nutrients, or you had to, or like, no, you can't tell me this. It's like, but I know I'm honest, if he would have beaten me up about that, I would be really devastated too. I would be hurt, or later when I got up and asked, where's the granola bar that was here? Yeah, it's over there. So he didn't tell me like, don't eat it, or like, but if he would have told me not to eat it, I would have gone furious, like, no, I need it. That's what, you see, that's the addiction. I like when I get crazy. So yeah, honestly, in those situations, the sad part is whatever you say or not say, do or not do, everything's wrong anyways. But still, it's like now I'm convinced what I just went through was from the food, from the bad food. That's not really food. And even it doesn't matter, even if it wasn't from the food, it's still important that I keep telling myself it is from the food and that I believe that, because that's the only way I got over my sugar addiction last time, and that's the only way how I can get over it now. Because first I felt sick, not good. My entire body was kind of trembling, a bit jittery after I ate all that stuff. But other than that, nothing really bad, major bad happened. So I was almost scared, oh shit, I do tolerate all that bullshit now. I don't want to be able to tolerate. So, I mean, I had a lot of pain. And of course, no one likes to be in pain, but I'm glad this happened. I'm glad. Because now look. And it was a different pain. As I pointed out before, it was totally different this time. So it has to be from the food. So, you see, Aline, you can't do that again. You tried, and you just have your answer again? No. So, that's good. But it's hard sometimes when people Paul keeps saying that again and again, like before surgery he said that many times, like, oh, I hope sometime you'll be able to eat everything again. This is just like, no, you don't get it. There are lots of things I don't want to be able to eat ever again. It so hurts. Sorry. It's also so annoying when the stuff from my nose goes back my throat. Also, what is really annoying, as I said, look, I think everyone has that there are people they can hurt you more, or you care what they think, or so for example, my mom is actually better now, I think. And I do get it, but oh my gosh, I had to tell her so many times, like, as soon as we were on the phone again, you're still not eating any vegetables? Nothing? No, Mom, nothing. Oh, then I was on the phone with my grandma, and yeah, of course she asked how I am, and told her, yeah, I have really bad diarrhea, and it's from the antibiotics, and I just need to give my body time to get over it. And oh yeah, it's because of all the meat you eat. No, Grossi. Before it was even worse. It's like, oh yeah, I eat a banana and this, and then I'm good when I have diarrhea. Or I lost 20 pounds. When I was at my aunt's, when was that, like 2 years ago, I was like 150. And I was totally inflamed also. I was so sick then. Oh my gosh, right after I got chronic mono again. and I was really inflamed, and I was I wasn't fat, but I wasn't lean. I was totally inflamed, yeah. And I had some fat on me, yeah. I was kind of heavy for me. And now when I went over before surgery, I was 130. Now I'm like 118, but that's because of surgery and all that. But 130, and the problem is I lost tons of muscle mass. And, I had a fucking tumor in my head. My testosterone is half of the absolute minimum that it should be. My progesterone, my estrogen, all my hormones are very low. And I can't build muscle for a long time. I couldn't build muscle anymore. And I also lost that much weight because, when I didn't feel that bad yet, I didn't even know I had a tumor then yet, I lost it on purpose. I wanted to get more lean, more shredded. But of course I wanted to lose fat, not muscle mass. But I lost tons of inflammation, and that was also after a while being on carnivore. My body wasn't inflamed anymore. Because I see, it's so funny. Sorry, when I swallow, I have to look this way. Otherwise it hurts. When I look at pictures from me, I'm like, oh wow, I actually have like a nice butt, or like have filled out thighs kinda, or like muscles, but I can see it's inflammation. Of course I also had more muscle mass, but the inflammation made the muscles even look bigger. So it was like cheating. It's like, fuck, it wasn't just nice muscle mass. I was actually inflamed. And that's not good. That's not healthy. And really, not right away, but after a while being on the carnivore, my inflammation is totally gone. So with that, also weight went away. And sorry, it needs to come out. So, but yeah, I did a while. I made a test. I ate much leaner than before, and of course, and much less calories. So I lost a lot of weight. But then I was like, and like a lot of fat. And then I got down to like 130. I was like, okay, that's good now. Now I want to stay there and build up muscles. But then I kept losing more weight, also because I just wasn't hungry anymore. Some days I only ate 700 calories, 800 calories. And I have eating disorder, binge eating. So I'm like, yeah, it's not a lot of calories. I should eat more, but I'm not hungry. So I'm like, I'm not going to eat more if I'm not hungry. I'm not going to do that. And I mean, I wasn't dangerously skinny or something. And I felt good. I had energy. I could work out. I felt good. Well, yeah, then tumor stuff also happened, had these problems. But yeah, so anyways, I lost weight on purpose. Tried to lose fat. I wanted to, because I actually felt good. I thought, okay, I feel good now. I wanna get more shredded again, defined muscle definition. But anyways, so when I got to my aunt's, she didn't tell me anything, but she told Paul. So apparently, oh, because of my just eating meat, I lost so much weight and I'm so skinny. First of all, 130, I wasn't actually gained weight again right before I got to her because I ate so much. It's, I can eat 2 ribeyes, I can eat tons of meat, and I gain weight. Right now it's different, but then right now I can, well, I have to weigh myself again, but I was eating so much and I don't gain weight. But before I when I ate a lot of meat and stuff, I do gain weight. So it's not just you can eat as much meat as you want and you don't gain weight. Well, it depends on your body type or so. But anyways, it's always the meat's fault, right? And also, now don't get me wrong, I don't like being skinny. I think skinny is gross. It's like I want to be lean, I want to be defined, I want to have muscle definition, I want to be fit. That's how I want to look. But sometimes I feel like if you're unhealthy, in a healthy way, not crazy bodybuilding style with hormones and stuff. Well, I'm gonna need hormones now because I don't produce enough. But like healthy, fit, good looking, but natural. But I feel like when you're a little bit chubby, you're more accepted than, but I don't like or I was so inflamed or my love handles. I don't feel comfortable like that. Why can't I look the way I feel comfortable and feel comfortable? It's like, yeah, the world is so judgmental anyways. Oh wow. Almost talked for an hour now. You know what? You know what is great? I have a one piece of oxtail in the fridge, and I'm so craving it. I'm so craving meat right now, and I love that because for hours now, yesterday, even the thought of meat made me sick. Like I can't eat meat. I don't. Now I crave it, and that's awesome. That means because when you crave chocolate ice cream and corn chips and milkshake, that's not your body craving those nutrients, because what nutrients there are not. That's your fucking messed up brain. And now I actually do crave meat. That means, and I'm hungry, and I need the nutrients. I'm so glad. It's such a great feeling. I know I'll be well. I know it's just really hard right now because also that taste in my mouth, and I need something to overpower the taste, and unfortunately meat and eggs don't do it. And I'm sure my cravings for it's still here, like milkshake and chocolate ice cream. But because of my messed up hormones. I mean, you women, you know exactly what I'm talking about when, I'm sure, when you, with your menstrual cycle or you have PMS and stuff, right? Cravings, it's hormonal imbalances. Or also depression. I used to get depressions out of nowhere. Really, like out of nowhere. And suddenly they were gone. Out of nowhere. And I'm convinced. Still pain. I'm convinced these were my hormones that changed. So I just have to hold on a bit longer. Let's check that right now. The exact date. Ow. Fuck. Ha. Okay, 6 weeks after surgery. Oh fuck, I need to hurry to the bathroom. 23rd. July 23rd would be 6 weeks after surgery. And I need to get to the bathroom.